This review is of Julia's Real Cinnamon Vanilla Almond Butter. And it's real, it's good, it's real good. Ooh, wow. It is kosher, so it's safe for Jews and Muslims. It is also gluten-free, paleo and peanut-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and non-GMO. Here is a blurb. I find it easier to read through the camera than reading it directly. Wow, the colors just pop more on with the camera. And here are the nutrition facts. 190 calories per 2 tablespoons, 16 grams of fat, of which 3 are saturated, which would come from the coconut oil. No cholesterol, with 25 milligrams of sodium. 8 grams of carbs, of which 3 are fiber, 3 are sugars, of which 2 are added. And there are also 6 grams of protein. And here you can see the ingredients. Not very much in there, which is great. So let's go ahead and give it a try. But first, I'm going to have to stir it up because, as you can see, the oil has separated from the rest of the stuff. Okay, I'm going to warn you. This is with peanut butter that is not homogenized, which most peanut butter is homogenized, so you get almost no oil or no oil forming at the top of it. It's really, if it's not homogenized like this stuff isn't, and they've got it filled up really high, you're going to make a big mess when you're trying to stir it up so you can actually use it. Because when the oil separates from the solids become very, very difficult to deal with, especially over time. The longer it sits, the worse it gets. And this jar has been sitting for a long time. So, Julie, I'm really grateful to you that you left enough space that we could stir it, because the almond butter is much more difficult to stir, being from a nut instead of a legume, than peanut butter is. And it's taken me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to get it to a consistency where I can actually not see the oil anymore, and it's actually spreadable. There are still some big chunks of almond butter in here, but yeah, if it hadn't been for the foresight of the people who marketed this product, I would have made a huge oily mess all over my table and my hands and maybe onto the carpeting. So I'm really happy that that did not happen. It is kind of on the thin side, so it will be easy to spread now that it's all mixed up. And that's why there's so much oil in there. But Julie, I got to tell you, I'm really not happy that you used coconut oil, because it's high in saturated fats. And you can say, oh, it's stable when you use it for cooking. Yes, it's stable because it's already been cooked. I've actually observed coconut farmers in Indonesia directly, and seen the process that it goes through. So it goes through some pretty high temperature heating or for a long period of time, and that produces a more stable product than other oils. But that's because it's been refined. It's been, it doesn't matter whether you're using chemicals or you're using heat, you're refining it, and that introduces trans fats into the oil. So is there enough trans fats in 2 tablespoons to be registered on this list? No, because the U.S. government only requires that to be labeled if there's 0.5 grams or more. Is there probably some in there? Most likely, because virtually all refined oils have some trans fats. Not as much as the fat in ruminant, like a cow, a sheep, a goat. Those are all ruminants, and their fat naturally contains trans fats without being cooked. So yeah, but let's go ahead and taste it now, because I've got it on my biscuits, and now I want to know what I'm in for. That's actually pleasant. Is it worth the 5 to 10 minute struggle to stir it up? Well, I'll leave that up to you. But I find it pretty enjoyable, and I'll give it an 8. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.